Okay guys, so in the previous video we discussed how to set up the right triggers and events between Klaviyo and Rush. In this one I'm gonna be just fast forwarding to how to modify and edit your content, your email content, to get the best out of it. So let's pick this guy over here and I'm gonna quickly just do edit flow. So for the sake of the demo I'm gonna just create, the flow for the out for delivery event, and in order to do it I'm gonna scroll down right over here and I'm gonna pick up the out for delivery if it's not available within the triggers in this specific area. In this case I don't see it, but either way I'm gonna just copy and paste it in, so next time when Klaviyo receives an event from Rush that is shipments underscore status equals out for delivery, meaning that your shipments are out for delivery, Klaviyo is gonna initiate an email notification out. So let's go and edit it quickly. I'm gonna say your order is out for delivery, and then I'm gonna configure the content and I'm gonna just start from scratch. So let's pick up a basic template because I don't need to create like a template that I've used to work on. I'm gonna just pick up this one, the most basic one in Klaviyo. And if you go to the documentation once again under integrations per se, and if you go to Klaviyo, there is going to be a bunch of articles that are going to be coming up quite soon, but in this case I'm going to just go to Klaviyo shipping email templates. Should be email templates. I'm going to edit it after the video, but regardless, let's say that we want to do the out for delivery. So the subject, we just created it. In this case, guys, don't copy and paste that part. It's technically some piece of content that is going to provide you with the opportunity to unleash some hidden gems between Rush and Klaviyo. With that being said, if I take the whole piece of content here and if I open the favorite notepad ++, I'm gonna just leave it over here. So let's take this guy here and I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna just put it right over here so that I can see it. If I go back to Klaviyo, let me just zoom out a little bit. This is the content. I can put up a logo at the top. It's pretty much straightforward. Let's get rid of that block. So let's take a button in the beginning. I'm gonna take a button and I'm gonna just apply a pretty basic blue cover. Then going to the button, in order to get the button dynamically forwarding all your shipments and the information in regards to that specific shipment or that specific recipient, aka the customer, along with the product they have bought, to make it dynamically populating the content and sending the customers to the tracking page itself without making them to look up the order via email, order number, or phone number. All you need to do is grab that link URL, as you can see it right over here, it's link URL. Just grab that piece of content. If you're unsure of where to find that piece of content, you don't need to always go back to the documentation. In order to look it up, just click on preview, and right over here you're going to be presented with all the possible properties that we're sending to Klaviyo from Rush that are regarding your shipments, etc. In this case I need to pick up the shipment link so that once you insert it into the button, it's gonna be dynamically populated. So I'm gonna click over the bolded text and I'm gonna be presented with the shortcode. Just copy it, click cancel, go over here and paste it in. It's the same one as this guy over here. And then click save, and let's put up some basic content in the text block. At the top, click on the text block. I can get rid of that part here. I can simply copy and paste what I just have taken from the notepad. So meaning that I can just say, you know what, your package is out for delivery. If you want to not use every single time out for delivery, but you want to kind of replace it with a dynamic variable, once again go over here and scroll up and down up until you're gonna see the shipment status, and right on the left hand side is the bolded variable dynamic content that you want to pick up, but on the right after the double column you can see exactly how it's gonna show up once it's been replaced and populated dynamically. So in this case the shipment status is exception, but it's starting with a small letter. In order to get the right info, you need to pick up the shipment status label. So I'm going to click on that, I'm going to copy and paste that part here, and if I go over here without me putting up out for delivery, I'm going to just replace it with event.shipment_status_label in brackets, and I'm going to simply click save. What's happening is that every single time when an order is going to be out for delivery, Rush will tell Klaviyo that this is the status label, aka out for delivery. And by the way, disregard the fact that right now in the demo content it's saying exception, because Klaviyo is picking up randomly some orders, but this random content is gonna make you get the right variables and replace them for the needs of that specific flow and email that you're trying to build up. In order to see if everything is working okay with the dynamic variables, click on preview now, and as you can see right now that your package will is exception. It's a typo, I'm gonna work on it right after that, but you can see that it's been dynamically populated and replaced with the right shipment label. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's go over here, and I'm gonna be like, your package is aka out for delivery and it will be with you in the next few hours. And I'm gonna just leave it as it is. I'm gonna get rid of the headline at the top. Feel free to modify your content as per your needs and requirements. Let's get rid of that boldy thing because it grabbed, you know, the heading styling, and right now it's looking good. It's a paragraph, and I'm gonna just click save it. Next, in the footer per se, I'm gonna pick up once again a text block, and if I want to put up anything over here, let's get this guy, and I'm gonna simply Control C, Control V, and bam. So it's gonna say something like, have more questions about your order, contact your carrier name, aka USPS, for example, directly with your tracking number, which will be that tracking number for more information. And it can also say event carrier name and contact the phone number, because we can pull up that info by default from the shipping carriers. So let's click save, and if I click on preview once again, check it out. It's gonna say have more questions about your order, contact USPS courier directly with your tracking number. This is the tracking number for more information. USP contact plus 1-800, whatever the case is, regards, John from your website.com. I think it's pretty good magic right there, guys, and I think you're gonna agree as well. One more thing, let's get rid of that block content and let's do another thing here. Let's put up another text block, and I'm gonna just leave the dummy text and I'm gonna copy and paste it a couple of times. Great. And at the end we can say, feel free to track your order from here. And if I go, guys, and create a hyperlink, and this is important, let's say I'm gonna select, you know, that piece of text, I'm gonna click a link, make sure to click other, put up the right shortcode and click OK, then click save. And right now we're gonna have a hyperlink that is also gonna go to the tracking page itself, dynamically populating the right content. To make sure that everything is working fine, click on preview and let's send a test email out. Okay, I'm right now in the test email, and technically if I click on that part over here, I should be able to go to the tracking page for specific content, for specific product, and everything is working quite well. Now, going back to the preview, all you need to do is click save content, And I'm gonna just zoom out a little bit. And I know that that content is pretty much crappy, but I'm trying to point out the capabilities of Russian Klaviyo. I'm gonna click done. And to make sure that the flow is gonna be activated, you simply need to go to send status, click live, and yep, I'm gonna be having a congrats, save and exit. And right now that flow is pretty much ready to go. When somebody and when a shipment status equals, and it's gonna be out for delivery, Rush is gonna send an email out to your customers, and they will be able to dynamically click, you know, either button or hyperlink text within the email copy to go to the tracking page and look up their order. I hope that the video is helpful. If you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Up until the next one, guys.